Why do you lie about the real story of how you met the love of your life? I met Jade when she was wearing 6-inch heels and not much else. 3 months ago, she told me in her dressing room. I need a boring boyfriend. My family's conservative. They're starting to question my night shift nursing schedule. I laughed until I saw her face. I was a regular at the club near the Atlanta airport, there for business every few weeks. We'd talk between dances about real things. Her biochemistry degree, my custody battle. She knew my ex was painting me as an unstable party animal to the judge. I need a wholesome girlfriend for school events and court appearances, I admitted. She studied me while adjusting her false eyelashes. So we both need a fake relationship to look respectable. We shook hands next to a pole that smelled crazy. For 2 months, we were perfect strangers playing parts. She wore cardigans I didn't know she owned to my daughter Ellie's school events. I wore polos that made me look like an accountant to her family dinners. Her father, a bank executive, would grill me about my 5-year plan. Everything shifted the night her teenage sister Sophia showed up at the club. Jade was mid-dance when she saw her and just froze on stage. I found them in the parking lot 20 minutes later. Jade sobbing while still in her work outfit. Sophia recording everything on her phone. I found them in the parking lot 20 minutes later. Jade sobbing while still in her work outfit. Sophia recording everything on her phone. I'm telling mom and dad unless you give me $5,000, Sophia said. I don't have that kind of money, Jade whispered. Then I guess I'm calling them now. I took Sophia's phone. She tried to grab it back, but I held it above my head. Give me my phone or I'll scream grape. Go ahead. Security cameras are right there. I pointed to the club's cameras. They'll show you blackmailing your sister. Sophia's face went pale. Your sister's been paying for your SAT prep, your prom dress, your college applications, she told me last week. Jade went silent. Finally, Sophia held out her hand. Give me my phone. I deleted everything, handed it back, and drove her home in silence. At the door, I told her parents Jade was at my place with a migraine. Then I did something unplanned. Your daughter kills herself to pay for college without asking you for money. She tutors chemistry for free because she remembers being broke. She's graduating summa cum laude next month. You don't know her at all. Sophia kept quiet after that, but Jade started coming over on her off nights. Said she needed to maintain the cover for my custody case. Ellie started asking when Miss Jade would be there. I started cooking dinner for 3. 3 weeks later, my custody hearing went perfectly. The judge noted my stable relationship and positive female influence on Ellie. That night, Jade cried in my car. I've been pretending to be respectable for so long, I forgot someone might actually see me that way. I touched her hand. First time without an audience. I see you that way. Have for a while. This morning, Jade got into Johns Hopkins Medical School. Full scholarship. Baltimore's 6 hours away. She's in my bed right now, reading acceptance emails on her phone. Ellie's asleep between us. She had a nightmare and crawled in around 2 a.m. I can defer, Jade said without looking up. Get into somewhere closer next year. I pulled the phone from her hands. You're going to Hopkins. She finally looked at me. What about Ellie? The custody agreement says stability. Then we'll be stable in Baltimore. You'd move for me? We're not even real. We haven't been fake since the night you cried in my car. Maybe before that. Ellie's hand curled around Jade's finger in her sleep. Your dad knows, I said, about your job. She went rigid. He said all he cares about is that I see your value beyond the obvious. She's quiet for so long, I think she's done talking. Then, do you? I saw it the first time you told me about enzyme kinetics at 2 a.m. in a strip club, before we ever made our deal, before I knew I needed you. That's not an answer. Move to Baltimore with me. Let Ellie call you mom. Let me tell your father the truth about where we met because I'm tired of pretending the best thing in my life is something to be ashamed of. She took a deep breath before responding with full story on channel, link below.